Ah, 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 ah. See, 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 see. Now you thought. Now you thought, didn't you? You thought, didn't you? Like you really thought, right? You really thought, you really thought, like you really thought. That shit crazy. What I mean by you really thought. You know what I'm saying? You literally really thought. You be letting your mind run. You be letting your mind run. See, now I'm about to tell y'all all what we all as humans go through. Shout out to Milo, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to tell y'all all what we go through. What the hell? What we all go through is being down here, having a perspective of a human and being able to think and communicate. Unless you're kind of like slow here and you're kind of new here, so you couldn't build sufficient bodies. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Now, disclaimer: always remember, this is a freaking English language that was already came up with. Okay, we all are just saying what was already here. And in order for it to be here, it had to be thought of. You know what I'm saying? Now, it thought of, came up with all kind of constructions dealing with you like meditate, like actually pondering over the that one fact of trying to conjure up some type of words and stuff like that, letters and stuff like that. I'm basically just trying to say this English language was came up with, okay, by human brain, right? So now I can't really I can only say so much. Like I can only use these words and it might sound a little funny sometimes. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. Now anyway, I don't really care other than that. Now, so let me tell y'all what we all got in common. Now, the reason why I said, oh, yo, you thought, you know what I'm saying? I was really playing, but I'm really saying, like, you really thought. Sometimes we be given our ability to actually think and make up a mind frame to come up with or decide what to do for ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Decide what to put on our minds and stuff like that. And so we need to all know we can create things because we make things. In order to make things, that's called creative. They're one and the same. You know what I'm saying? Make and create, we one and the same now. Right? So we need to all know that we always make up things as a collective or as a whole. Even to the smallest degree of the people that you're around constantly are making what in the world? Hold up now. Hold up now. Unstable. Ain't no unstable connection. I got my Wi-Fi thing right here. You better stop it. But yeah, so now, so yeah, we need to all so yeah. So to get back on it. So we all be creating with our minds. All right. We all create things that we kind of put ourselves into. We all create situations we put ourselves into. Let's not play no bias games or anything. That's why we have certain people putting themselves in that situation, but we also have people talking about certain people that's like in games that end up getting killed. You got people that say, "Oh, they put themselves in that situation." Why do you say that? That's just some people playing bias, to certain sides. But at the end of the day, that's the person just in that situation, that circumstance, like that bubble in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to say that is to say that say that is that. You know what I'm saying? Is to say we all pretty much have this in common that we all can think, we all can uh put two and two together, and we all can interpret some type of feeling that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So knowing this just means You got the ability to sit there and just pretty much make up anything you want to, no matter if you know you're doing it, and no matter if you're not doing it. AKA, if you're sitting around looking at social, not okay, no, let me bring that back. If you're sitting around like judging, or if you're constantly kind of looking at people like as if you were in at that position, if you were in whatever you looking at, you would kind of do it in this way, or you would do it better. So it kind of looks like you hating in a little bit of way. Or if you're kind of anything you pretty much do to that your mind does, because we all know that you're constantly noticing something. You're not asleep. You're not in the dark. So you need to know when you doing this, you're constantly like creating certain things in your head. You know what I'm saying? So now, now we all got the ability to interpret that gut feeling. We all have a gut feeling, the feeling of knowing what's going on, know even though you can't see it, even though it's not being shown, you can still feel it and know it's in the air. That's why people say you feel the vibe and stuff like that. We all know this. Now let's go a little deeper though. You know what I'm saying? What do we mean? What do we mean by this? Not on no fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? What do we mean by this? So what this means is that whatever you're putting your mind on, no matter if you think you're helping a situation or if you're getting proved right a situation, you need to know that whatever your mind is on, no matter if that be constantly happiness and you get let down, or if that be you constantly looking on the negative end of things and you constantly being shown differently, just everybody needs to know that you create your own place, circumstance that you at, regardless of anything. And you need to know that there are many things and many ways whenever you involve certain things with certain things. You know what I'm saying? So as in guilty by association. So you might go and deal with people and then you don't know what they're going through. But deeper than that, this means sometimes you don't know why somebody says certain things. Like, and sometimes because they don't even know why they say certain things. You know what I'm saying? So we need to know that no matter what you thinking or what you thinking you're doing on a God concept or whatever, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you think is going on that you being proved right, you just need to know that's what you are kind of involving yourself with. And that's because you're not interpreting your feelings and you're not thinking in a way to constantly build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So this just brings me back to this is what we all have in common. You know what I'm saying? We all have that the fact that we all are sometimes not conscious or just noticing the fact that we are letting our mind run. But this just means consciously aware of you constantly putting your mind on things from the day that you've had in the past, or the feelings that you've interpreted, so they turn into emotions unless you let them go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying we all pretty much have the ability to have a feeling to things and an ability to think. You know what I'm saying? So the fact is, about start owning up to what you're talking about. Start owning up to what the fuck your ass be doing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, we all are, we all got human minds. We all think. We all can know what's going on, because we all need to know everything that was created here, like as far as like buildings and stuff, and like the certain ways to think, the certain virtues to go about things. You know, stand in a line, hands behind your back, driving this way. You know what I'm saying? You need to know that's all I came up with. It's not like we spawn die here, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die. We didn't spawn die. You know what I'm saying? Certain people be thinking, you know what I mean? We somehow like just came here and, you know, it's just kind of happening to them, and they got the better mind frame about everything. This is why you got people that constantly uh talk their minds to certain people, but sometimes that turns into them speaking about just what they think, and it can't be related because they're not even sharing it, or they're not making it relatable. As in, they're not seeing that people aren't connecting to the words they were saying. So they didn't come to that realization like them, so they just end up pouring it on somebody else. So y'all need to know that regardless what you think, you need to know your ass be constantly in the dumps and constantly putting yourself in your mind frame and state of mind that really doesn't get you anywhere because you think you can get away with it. So you all got messed up minds and you're all just letting it run and not taking some real goddamn responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Taking real accountability. Y'all gotta make this shit make sense. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. But yeah, man, look. So yeah, look, if you stuck it in the video, shit. Man, so yeah, so look, stop thinking somebody is kind of knows more than somebody else. That's why it all comes down to no, not female, male, not black, white, not none of that. It's literally just a mental thing. And if you're in the same state as somebody else, then y'all can connect because y'all can produce the same thoughts. But it also comes back down to the feeling, aka the reason why somebody could be doing something. That's the water. That's the connection. That's the feeling. That's the stuff you can't actually see it surface level, but it's a feeling as in it's a reason why somebody does it, but you can't see an actual reason. Like you can't be like, oh, this is a reason. You can only justify a reason, aka you can say what it means. So yeah, we all got the same thing in common. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all don't be bullshit. And yeah, fuck with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know.